Have you ever stared at the ceiling late at night and asked yourself, am I actually a good person? Or do I just want people to think I am? Because deep down, we all wear masks. Some are made of kindness, some of ego, but only a few reveal the truth. So here's the brutal question. Would the person you are be proud of who you've become when no one's watching? If that question hits you like a brick wall, don't run from it. Stay, because in the next few minutes, we're going to uncover 7 real, raw signs you are genuinely a good person. Not just in the way the world sees you, but in the quiet, hidden Stoic way, where goodness doesn't need applause, because it lives in the silence. Sign number 1. You do what's right, even when it costs you. Most people follow morals until it becomes inconvenient. You pay the price. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Think about that. A good person doesn't need an audience to choose what's right. They do it even if it costs their comfort, their reputation, even relationships. There was a Roman soldier, anonymous in the history books, who once defied a corrupt general's order to slaughter a village. He was court-martialed, stripped of rank, but not dignity. Why? Because goodness doesn't shout, it sacrifices. Sign number 2, you don't seek credit, you seek impact. The world worships attention, but you walk away from applause. Stoics believed the highest virtue was doing good for its own sake. Seneca said, "The reward of a good deed is having done it." You give advice without expecting thanks. You help when nobody's watching. You uplift without needing to be lifted. That's rare. That's powerful. And that's the kind of person the world quietly revolves around. Sign number 3. You take accountability. Brutally, most people deflect, blame their past, blame others. But you face the mirror. Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. You don't just admit when you're wrong, you dissect it. You take ownership of your mistakes as if you're the captain of a sinking ship, because you are. And in doing so, you rise. True goodness isn't about never falling, it's about never hiding when you do. Sign number 4. You set boundaries not because you hate, but because you love. Good people are often mistaken for people pleasers, but real goodness isn't weak. It's sharp, selective, disciplined. You say no, even when it hurts someone's feelings, because you know enabling bad behavior isn't kindness, it's cowardice. You protect your energy like a sacred fire. And just like the Stoics who stood firm against emperors, you choose integrity over acceptance. That's not cruelty. That's a deeper kind of love for yourself and for others. Sign number 5. You feel deeply, but you don't let emotions control you. It's easy to scream back when insulted. Easy to get bitter when betrayed. But a good person doesn't allow their pain to poison others. You feel anger and breathe through it. You feel sadness, but don't make others drown in it. You don't suppress emotions. You master them. Like the Stoics, you understand, he who angers you controls you. So instead of reacting, you respond. And that stillness, that restraint, is the mark of someone deeply good and deeply strong. Sign number 6, you're honest, even when it makes you uncomfortable. Honesty is scary. It risks judgment, rejection. But you don't lie to protect your image. You speak truth to protect your soul. You'll tell a friend the hard truth even if it makes things awkward. You'll admit when you're struggling even if it breaks your pride, because you'd rather walk through fire than live with a fake smile. That level of honesty, that's not common. That's courage wrapped in compassion. Sign number 7, you uplift others without needing them to rise. First, you celebrate people when they win, even if you're still losing. You compliment the quiet ones, defend the misunderstood, and cheer on the dreamers. You don't hoard light, you share it. Because your goodness isn't transactional, it's not earned through validation. It's who you are. And when you leave the room, people feel it, like warmth, like peace, like legacy. So, are you a good person? Don't answer yet. Because being good isn't a label, it's a daily decision. One you make in how you treat others when you're angry, in how you act when you're tired, and in who you choose to be when no one's keeping score. This world doesn't need more people who look good. It needs people who are good, silently, steadily, stoically. And if even one of these signs lives inside you, you're not just a good person. You're rare. You're powerful. You're exactly what the world needs more of.